ኦኬ ወዲ ተማሪዎች እንኳን ወደ አሊይ ሳይንስ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል በሰላም መጣችሁ። ዛሬም የ12ኛ ክፍል ባዮሎጂ ትምህርት ላይ ከምዕራፍ 2 110 የፈተና ጥያቄዎች ከነመልሳቸው ማይክሮ ኦርጋኒዝምስ ላይ በአማሪክ ቲዩቶሪያል እጄ ቀርባለሁ። So our tutorial is on new curriculum biology grade 12 unit 2 110 exam question with answer on microorganisms tutorial in Amharic. So don't forget ይሄንን ቪዲዮ የምታዩበት ጊዜ ማርሳት የሌለባችሁ ነገር ምንድነው VPN ወይ ደግሞ ሳይፎን ማክፈቱ እንዳትረሱ። VPN ከፍታችሁ ካያችሁ ወይ ሳይፎን ከፍታችሁ ካያችሁ ጥሩ ኳሊቲ ያለው ቪዲዮ ጥርት ያለ ቪዲዮ ስለምታገኙ VPN ከፍታችሁ እንድታዩ በአክብሮት ይጠይቃችኋለሁ። So don't forget also like subscribe ማድረጉ እንዳትረሱ። like subscribe በማድረግ አሊይ ሳይንስ ዩቲዩብ ቤተሰቡ ነው። like subscribe ካደረጋችሁ እኔ የለቀቅኩት ነገር ቶሎ እናንተ ጋር ስለሚደርስ like subscribe በማድረግ እንደዛውም ቱቶሪያል ግሩፕ ካላችሁ እዛ ላይ የቴሌግራም ግሩፕ ላይ ካላችሁ እዛ ላይም ሼር ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ። So let us start our today tutorial on biology grade 12 unit 2 110 exam question with answer on microorganisms. So let us start. Instruction: choose the best answer for the question from the given alternative. ተላተጠየቃችሁ ጥያቄዎች ትክክለኛ የሆነ ምርጫ በመምረጥ መልስ መልሱላል። Question number 1: what distinguish prokaryotic cell from eukaryotic cell? ፕሮካሪዮቲክ ሴሎች ከኢካሪዮቲክ ሴሎች ለየት የሚያደርጋቸው ነገር ምንድነው ወይ ዲፈረንሳቸው ልዩነታቸው ምንድነው ይላል። So that should be eukaryotic cell have nucleus and the prokaryotic cell do not have. Means that prokaryotic cell lack nuclear membrane enclosed nucleus, whereas eukaryotic cell have nucleus enclosed within nuclear envelope. Question number 2: which of the following structure is not found in bacterial cell? ከሚከተሉት ውስጥ ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ ባክቴሪያ ሴል ውስጥ የማይገኝ ስትራክቸር ሴል ስትራክቸር የትኛው ነው ይላል። So that should be A, mitochondria. Means that bacterial cells do not have mitochondria. They have cell wall, ribosomes, nucleoid region containing genetic material. Question number 3: what is the main component of bacterial cell wall? Bacterial cell በአብዛኛው ከምንድነው የተመሰረተው ይላል። So that should be B, peptidoglycan. Means that bacterial cell wall is primarily made up of peptidoglycan, polymer of consisting sugar and amino acid. Question number 4: which domain of life do virus belong to? ህይወት ያላቸው ነገሮች ዶሜኖች ውስጥ ቫይረስ የትኛው ውስጥ ይመደባል ይላል። So that should be D, none. Means that virus are a cellular and do not belong to any of the three domain of life like bacteria, archaea and eukarya. ህይወት ያላቸው ነገሮች ሶስት ዶሜኖች አሉ። ቫይረስ ስንወስድ ማንኛውም ዶሜን ውስጥ አይካተትም፣ ምክንያቱም ሴል ስለሌለ ማንኛውም ዶሜን ውስጥ አይካተትም ማለት ነው። Question number 5: which of the following microorganisms are visible without magnification or microorganisms? ከሚከተሉት ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች ውስጥ በማይክሮስኮፕ ውጪ ማየት የምንችለው ማይክሮስኮፕ ሳንጠቀም ማየት የምንችለው የትኞች ናቸው ይላል። So that should be C, eukaryotic microorganisms. Means that some eukaryotic microorganisms such as certain types of fungi, algae are large enough to seen without magnification or microscope. Question number 6: which type of microorganisms contain both DNA and RNA? ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች አይነት ውስጥ DNA እና RNA ሁለቱም ያለው ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝምስ የትኛው ነው ይላል። So that should be A, bacteria. Means that bacteria contain DNA and RNA with their cellular structure. Question number 7: what type of ribosomes are found in bacterial cell? ባክቴሪያ ሴሎች ውስጥ የትኛው አይነት ራይቦሶምስ ይገኛል ይላል። So that should be 70S. Means that bacterial cell have 70S ribosomes which are smaller than 80S of ribosomes found in eukaryotic cell. Question number 8: which structure is not external to bacterial cell wall? ከተዘረዘሩ ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ ባክቴሪያል ሴል ውጪ ላይ የማይገኝ የትኛው ነው ይላል። So that should be D, nucleoid. Means that the nucleoid is an internal structure in bacteria where genetic material is located, unlike flagella, pili, fibra, which is external structure. Question number 9. Which staining process distinguish organisms based on their staining properties? ከተዘረዘሩት staining processes ኦርጋኒዝሞችን ለማለያየት የምንጠቀመው staining property የትኛው ነው ላል? So that should be C, differential staining. Means that differential staining distinguish organisms based on their staining properties, such as gram staining, which differentiate bacteria into gram-positive and gram-negative based on their cell wall structures. Characteristics. Question number 10. What feature is unique to gram-negative bacteria compared to gram-positive bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩት ፊቸሮች ውስጥ ለግራም ኔጌቲቭ ከግራም ፖዚቲቭ ለየት የሚሆንበት የትኛው ስትራክቸር ነው ይላል? So that should be C, presence of outer membrane. Means that gram-negative bacteria have an outer membrane in their cell wall structure, which is absent in gram-positive bacteria, contributing to their unique staining properties and permeabilities. Question number 11. Which type of organisms lack nuclear membrane enclosed nucleus? ከተዘረዘሩት ኦርጋኒዝሞች ውስጥ nuclear membrane enclosed የሆነው ኑክለስ የሌለው organisms የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be B, prokaryotic. Means that prokaryotic are unicellular organisms that lack nuclear membrane enclosed nucleus, whereas eukaryotic have nucleus enclosed within the nuclear envelope. Question number 12. What is the primary staining difference between gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria? gram-positive እና gram-negative ለየት ያደረጋቸው የዋነኛው gram staining ልዩነታቸው ምንድነው ይላል? So that should be A, gram-positive bacteria have thick peptidoglycan layer. ስለዚህ gram-positive bacteria peptidoglycan layer ስላለው ይሄ ከሁለቱም በጣም ለየት staining property ለየት እንደሆነ ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። Means that gram-positive bacteria have thick peptidoglycan layer in their cell wall, which retain purple crystal violet stain during gram staining. Question number 13. Which step in gram staining process involves application of the primary staining? gram staining ሂደት ስናካሄድ የመጀመሪያው staining step ምን ይባላል ይላል? So that should be A, applying crystal violet. Means that gram staining ስናካሄድ የመጀመሪያው primary application ወይ የመጀመሪያው step crystal violet መጨመር ነው። first step ምንለው ከዛ gram staining process ከዛ ቀጥሎ ያለው adding mordant grams iodine መጨመር ነው ሁለተኛ step ላይ። ሶስተኛ decolorization ነው። አራተኛ counter staining with safranin at the final step ላይ እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው። Question number 40. Which type of bacteria have distinctive purple appearance under light microscope after gram staining? gram staining ካካሄድነው በኋላ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ አይነቶች purple appearance light microscope ስር purple appearance ያላቸው ወይ purple color ያላቸው በላይት ማይክሮስኮፕ ስናየው የትኛዎቹ ባክቴሪያ ነው ይላል? So that should be D, gram positive bacteria. Means that gram positive bacteria retain purple crystal violet staining after gram staining due to their thick peptidoglycan layer, giving them distinctive purple appearance under light microscope. Question number 15. What type of asexual reproduction in bacteria involves small protuberance developing at one end of the cell and becoming daughter cell? ከባክቴሪያ asexual reproductionዎች ውስጥ አንድ ባክቴሪያ protuberance developing በአንድ የሆነ ነገር ካሳደገ ያቺ ነገር ተቆርጣ ወደ ራሱ የቻለ ባክቴሪያ የምታደርግበት ሂደት asexual reproduction ይባላል። So that should be B, budding. Means that in budding a small protuberance called bud develop at one end of the cell, enlarges and eventually become daughter cell at the parent from the parent cell. Question number 16. How are bacteria classified based on gram stain? ባክቴሪያዎች gram staining ላይ ዲፔንድ ሆነን እንዴት እናከፋፍላለን ይላል? So that should be C, by their cell wall composition. Means that bacteria are classified as gram positive and or gram negative based on their cell wall composition, which determines their reaction to crystal violet stain used in gram staining method. Question number 17. which process is responsible for distributing genetic material between cells during eukaryotic reproduction. eukaryotic ኦርጋኒዝሞች ሪፕሮዱስ የሚሆኑበት ጊዜ ጄኔቲክ ማቴሪያል ሁለት ኦርጋኒዝሞች ወይ ደግሞ የሚፈጠሩና ከነበረው ጄኔቲክ ማቴሪያል የሚለዋወጡበት ሂደት ምን ይባላል? So that should be C, mitosis and meiosis. Means that during eukaryotic reproduction, genetic material is distributed between cells through the process of mitosis and meiosis, which are highly organized and complex. Question number 18. Which structural components is not part of eukaryotic cytoskeleton? ከተዘረዘሩ ስትራክቸራል ኮምፖነንቶች ውስጥ eukaryotic cytoskeleton ውስጥ የማይገኝ የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be D, peptidoglycan. Means that peptidoglycan is component of found in cell wall of bacteria, not part of eukaryotic cytoskeleton. Cytoskeleton composed of microtubules, microfilament, and intermediate filament that gives eukaryotic cell shape and involved in cell movement, intercellular transport, and reproduction. Question number 90. Which bacterial shape is characterized by rod-like structure? ከባክቴሪያ ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ በሮድ-like structure ያለው ባክቴሪያ ሼፕ ያለው ባክቴሪያ የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be B, bacilli. Means that ኮኪ የምንላቸው spherical ሼፕ ባክቴሪያ ያላቸው ባክቴሪያዎች ያላቸው ናቸው። ባሲሊ ባክቴሪያዎች ደግሞ ሮድ ሼፕ ባክቴሪያዎች ናቸው። ስፓይሮኬት የምንላቸው ደግሞ እነሱ ያላቸው ሼፕ ስፓይራል ወይ ደግሞ corkscrew-shaped ባክቴሪያዎች ናቸው ማለት ነው። Question number 20. What is the thickness range of gram positive cell wall? gram positive cell wall ምን ያህል thickness አለው ይላል? So that should be 20 to 80 nanometers. Means that gram positive bacteria have cell wall thickness ranging from 20 to 80 nanometers, making them thicker compared to gram negative cell wall. Question number 21. Which of the following structure is involved in movement of some bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩ ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ ከመከተሉት ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ የተወሰኑ ባክቴሪያዎች የሚንቀሳቀሱበት ስትራክቸር የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be C, flagella. Means that flagella are structure involved in movement of certain bacteria providing motility. Question number 22. Which characteristics is not associated with gram positive bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩ characteristics ውስጥ ለየግራም ፖዚቲቭ ያልሆነው ወይ ከግራም ፖዚቲቭ ጋር የማያያዝ የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be D, extensive periplasmic space. Means that gram positive የምንለው ናሮ የሆነ በጣም ጠባብ የሆነ ፔሪፕላዝሚክ ስፔስ አለው። ስለዚህ ሰፊ ኤክስቴንሲቭ ፔሪፕላዝሚክ ስፔስ ያለው ግራም ኔጌቲቭ ባክቴሪያ ነው ማለት ነው። Question number 23. What is the purpose of adding mordant or gram iodine in gram staining process? በግራም ስቴኒንግ ሂደት ውስጥ ግራም አዮዲን ወይ ደግሞ ሞርዳንት ማጨመሩ ጥቅሙ ምንድነው ይላል? So that should be B, to fix the primary stain in cell wall. Means that gram iodine acts as a mordant that binds this crystal violet dye to fix the primary stain in bacterial cell wall, particularly in gram positive bacteria. Question number 24. Which of the following is the role of anaerobic bacteria play in sewage treatment? ቆሻሻዎች የምናጣራበት ጊዜ የባክቴሪያዎች anaerobic ባክቴሪያዎች ስራቸው ምንድነው ይላል? So that should be C, reduce sludge volume. Means that anaerobic bacteria sewage treatment ውስጥ ጥቅማቸው አንደኛ sludge volume ለማቀነስ ነው። ሁለተኛ ደግሞ ሚቴን ጋዝ እንዲያመርቱ ነው ማለት ነው። ይሄ ሚቴን ጋዝ በኋላ ላይ as energy source የምንጠቀም ነው ማለት ነው። Question number 25. Which protein channel are found in outer membrane of gram negative bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩት ፕሮቲን ቻናሎች ውስጥ gram negative bacteria outer membrane ውስጥ የሚገኝ ፕሮቲን የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be B, porine proteins. Means that porine proteins are found in outer membrane of gram negative bacteria, allowing the passage of certain molecules. Question number 26. Which term refers to eukaryotic organisms that are spore bearing, have absorptive nutrition, lack of chlorophyll, and reproduce sexually and asexually? ከተዘረዘሩ ተርሞች ውስጥ ኢካሪዮቲክ ኦርጋኒዝሞች ወይ ደግሞ ስፖር የሚያወጡ አብዞርባቲቭ ኒውትሪሽን ሜቶድ ለበመጠቀም ምግብ የሚያገኙ ክሎሮፊል የሌላቸውና በሴክሹዋሊ ወይ ደግሞ በሴክሹዋልና አሴክሹዋሊ የሚራቡ የትኛው ነው ላል so that should be a fungi means that fungi are eukaryotic organisms that are spore bearing, have absorbative nutrition, lack chlorophyll, and reproduce sexually and asexually. Question number 27. What is the specific discipline devoted to study fungi? ከተዘረዘሩ scientific discipline ውስጥ ፈንገሶች የሚያጠና ሳይንስ ምን ይባላል? So that should be a mycology. Means that the scientific discipline devoted to study fungi are called mycology, and scientists who study about fungi are called mycologists. ስለ ፈንገሶች የሚያጠና ሳይንስ ማይኮሎጂ ይባላል። ሳይንቲስቶች ደግሞ ሰዎች ማይኮሎጂስት ይባላሉ ማለት ነው። Question number 28. Which structure in fungi is responsible for producing a sexual spore called sporangiosperms? ከተዘረዘሩ ስትራክቸር የፈንገስ ስትራክቸሮች ውስጥ asexual spore የሚያመርት በስፖራንጂዮሲስ ፕሮሰስ የትኛው ስትራክቸር ነው ላል so that should be D sporangia means that sporangia are structure in fungus responsible for producing a sexual spore called sporangiosperms through mitotic division. Question number 29. Which type of fungi form symbiotic relationship with photosynthetic organisms such as algae or cyanobacteria to create lichens? ከተዘረዘሩት ውስጥ ፈንገሶች symbiotic relationship ውስጥ photosynthetic organism ጋራ like algae እና cyanobacteria ፈንገስ በማገናኘት lichens የሚፈጠር በምን ሂደት ነው ስላል so that should be a mutualistic fungi. Means that mutualistic fungi form symbiotic relationship with photosynthetic organisms such as algae or cyanobacteria to create lichens where final partner provide protection and minerals. Question number 30. Which component is primarily found in 30ኛ ጥያቄ which component is primarily found in cell wall of true fungi? እውነተኛ የሆኑ ፈንገሶች ያላቸው ሴል ወል ውስጥ የሴል ወል ኮምፖነንት ዋነኛው የትኛው ነው ይላል so that should be C chitin. Means that the cell wall of true fungi are primarily composed of chitin and glucans while some fungi also contain cellulose. በአብዛኛው እውነተኛ የሆኑ ፈንገሶች ሴል ወላቸው ካክቲን እና ግሉካንስ አለው የተወሰኑ ግን ሴሉሎስ ያላቸው አሉ ማለት ነው። Question number 31. What term describe filamentous structure that make up mycelium in fungus? ከተዘረዘሩ ተርሞች ውስጥ filamentous structure የሆነው mycelium fungus mycelium ለመሰረት የሚዋለው የትኛው ስትራክቸር ነው ይላል so that should be B hypha. Means that hypha are individual microscopic filaments that make up mycelium in fungi exhibiting apical growth and branching. Question number 32. Which type of fungi produce unprotected dust-like sexual spore called conidia? ከተዘረዘሩ የፈንገሶች አይነቶች ውስጥ unprotected የሆነው ያልተጣበቀና dust-like sexual spore የሚያመርት called conidia የሚባል የሚያመርቱ የትኛው ፈንገሶች ይላል so that should be C fungi with conidospores. Means that fungi with conidospores produce unprotected dust-like asexual spore called conidia which develop at end of supportive structure called conidospores. Question number 33. What type of bacteria obtain the carbon from inorganic carbon dioxide? ከባክቴሪያ አይነቶች ውስጥ ካርበን ከኢንኦርጋኒክ ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድ የሚያገኝ እንደ ምንጭ የሚያገኝ የትኛው ነው ይላል so that should be D autotrophs. Means that autotrophs are organisms that obtain their carbon from inorganic carbon dioxide. autotrophs የምንላቸው ካርበን የሚያገኙ ከኢንኦርጋኒክ ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድ በስሩ ፎቶሲንተሲስ በማካሄድ ካርበን ከካርበን ዳይኦክሳይድ ያገኛሉ ማለት ነው። question number 34 what term describe bacteria that use the reduced organic compound as their electron source ከተዘረዘሩ ተርሞች ውስጥ ባክቴሪያ ከሪዲዩስድ ኦርጋኒክ ኮምፓውንድ ኤሌክትሮን የሚያገኝ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ነው ይላል። so that should be organotrophs means that organotrophs extract electron from reduced organic compounds while lithotrophs use reduced inorganic substance as their electron source. question number 35 which bacteria reproduce by forming rest spores during unfavorable condition ሁኔታው ካልተመቻቸት ጊዜ resting spore በማምረት የሚራባው ባክቴሪያ environment ጥሩ ባልሆነበት ጊዜ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ነው ይላል። so that should be C Clostridium and Bacillus means that Clostridium and Bacillus የምንላቸው ሁለቱም ግራም ፖዚቲቭ ባክቴሪያዎች ናቸው። እነሱም ኮንዲሽኑ አንፋቮራብል ካልሆነ ወይ ጥሩ ካልሆነ ስፖር ሬስቲንግ ስፖር በማምረት ወይ ኢንዶስፖር በማምረት ይራባሉ ማለት ነው። question number 36 which nutritional type of bacteria use light as their energy source and carbon dioxide as carbon source ከተዘረዘሩ የባክቴሪያ ኒውትሪሽኖች አይነት ውስጥ ብርሃን እንደ ኤነርጂ ሶርስ በማጠቀም ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድ ደግሞ እንደ ካርበን ሶርስ የሚጠቀሙ የትኞቹ ናቸው ይላል። so that should be C photolithoautotrophs means that photolithoautotrophs often called photoautotrophs use light as their energy source and carbon dioxide as carbon source. question number 37 which of the following nutritional classes include bacteria that derive their energy and electron from oxidation of inorganic compound ከተዘረዘሩ የባክቴሪያ ኒውትሪሽኖች አይነት ውስጥ ኤነርጂ እና ኤሌክትሮንስ ከኦክሲዴሽን inorganic compound ኦክሲዳይዝ በማድረግ ኤነርጂ እና ኤሌክትሮን የሚያገኙ ባክቴሪያ አይነት ኒውትሪሽን አይነት የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be A chemolithoautotrophs means that chemolithoautotrophs use inorganic compound as their energy and electron source and carbon dioxide as carbon source. question number 38 which type of bacteria is commonly found in polluted lakes and streams and uses organic matters as both electron donor and carbon source ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያ ኒውትሪሽን አናሊሲስ polluted የሆነ የተበከለ ሐይቅ ውስጥ እንደዛውም ሪቨር ውስጥ እንደዛውም inorganic matter as electron እና carbon source የሚጠቀመው የትኛው ይላል። so it should be D photoorganoheterotrophs means that photoorganoheterotrophs use organic matter as their electron donor and carbon source and they typically found in polluted water environment. question number 39 which term describe microorganisms that temporarily inhabit body site ከተዘረዘሩ ተርሞች ውስጥ microorganisms ለተወሰነ ጊዜ ቦዲ የተወሰነ ቦዲ ሳይት ኢንሃቢት የሚያደርገው የትኛው ይሄን የሚገልጽ ሲሆን ነው ይላል። so that should be C transient microbiota means that transient microbiota are microorganisms that temporarily inhabit body site but do not establish permanent residence but also residents microbiota are microbes that typically inhabit body site for extended period contributing overall healthy and stability of the host microbiome. question number 40 which eukaryotic microorganisms are responsible for causing disease are great public health importance ከተዘረዘሩ eukaryotic microorganisms great public health የሚያመጣ ይሆናል። so it should be B protozoa and fungi means that eukaryotic የምንላቸው ፕሮቶዞአ ፈንገሶች በሽታ ወደ ሰው ልጅ ያመጣሉ። ስለ እንደዛውም ማይክሮ ኦርጋኒዝምስ የምንላቸው ላይክ ቫይረስ እና ባክቴሪያም ወደ ሰው ልጅ በሽታ ያመጣሉ ማለት ነው። question number 41 which type of bacteria uses hydrogen sulfide and elemental sulfur as electron donor but cannot oxidize water ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያዎች አይነቶች ውስጥ hydrogen sulfide እና elemental sulfur as electron donor የሚጠቀምና water oxidize የማይችል የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be A purple and green sulfur bacteria means that purple and green sulfur bacteria use hydrogen sulfide and elemental sulfur as electron donor but are unable to oxidize water like cyanobacteria. Question number 42. Which type of bacteria are known to pathogens and use organic compound for energy, hydrogen and carbon? ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያ አይነቶች ውስጥ ፓቶጅን ተብሎ የሚታወቅና እንደዛውም ኦርጋኒክ ኮምፓውንድ as energy, hydrogen and carbon source የሚጠቀም የትኛው ይሆናል? So that should be chemo-organoheterotrophs. Means that chemo-organoheterotrophs የምንላል nearly pathogenic microorganisms ናቸው and they utilize organic compounds for their energy, hydrogen, electron and carbon source. Question number 43. Which bacteria can switch between photolithoautotrophes and chemo-organoheterotrophs mode depending on the availability of nutrition? የምግብ ማግኘት ላይ ዲፔንድ በማድረግ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ፎቶሊቶአውቶትሮፍስ እና ኬሞ-ኦርጋኖሄቴሮትሮፍስ መሃል ላይ የሚኖር ሁለቱም መሃል ላይ የሚኖር የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ነው ይላል? So that should be purple and green sulfur bacteria. Means that purple and green non-sulfur bacteria can change their nutritional mode based on nutrient availability, switching between photolithoautotrophes and chemo-organoheterotrophs mode. Question number 44. Which class of bacteria is significant in ecological process, such as conversion of ammonia to nitrate? ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያ ግሩፖች ውስጥ ኢኮሎጂካል ፕሮሰስ ወይ ኢኮሎጂካል ሂደት ውስጥ በጣም ጥቅም ያላቸውና አሞኒያ ወደ ናይትሬት የሚቀይሩ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ክላስ ነው ይላል? So that should be the chemolithoautotrophs. Means that chemolithoautotrophs play a crucial role in ecological processes such as conversion of ammonia to nitrate, which are important for nutrient cycle in ecosystem. Question number 45. What type of microorganisms primarily include most non-photosynthetic microbes, including many pathogens? ከተዘረዘሩ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች አይነት ውስጥ ናን ፎቶሲንቴቲክ ማይክሮብስን የሚያጠቃልልና ፓቶጂን የሆኑ ኢንክሉድ የሚያደርግ የትኛው ይሆናል? So that should be the chemo-organoheterotrophs. Means that chemo-organoheterotrophs encompasses most non-photosynthetic bacteria, including many pathogens, fungi, and protista. Question number 46. What type of asexual spore is formed by some filamentous bacteria like streptomyces? Asexual spore አይነት እና filamentous bacteriaዎች like streptomyces የሚያመርቱ የትኛው ስፖር ነው ይላል? So that should be C. Conidia. Means that Conidia formation takes place in filamentous bacteria such as streptomyces, where spores are formed by formation of transverse septum at apex of the filament. Question number 47. During which type of reproduction process do bacteria form septum, resulting into genetically identical daughter cell? ከተዘረዘሩ ሪፕሮዳክሽን ፕሮሰስ ሂደቶች ውስጥ ባክቴሪያ ሴፕተም በማምረት መጨረሻ ላይ ተመሳሳይ ጄኔቲካሊ ተመሳሳይ የሆኑ ዳውተር ሴሎች አዳዲስ ሴሎች የሚመረቱበት ሂደት የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be the binary fission. Means that binary fission involves synthesis of septum that separate mother cell into two genetically identical daughter cell, making into the most common type of bacterial reproduction under favorable condition. Question number 48. Which of the following is not method of bacterial vegetative reproduction? ከተዘረዘሩት ውስጥ bacterial vegetative reproduction ያልሆነው የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be C. Endospore formation. Means that endospore formation is a method of asexual reproduction but not vegetative reproduction. And the vegetative reproduction የምንላቸው it include fragmentation, budding, cyst formation and binary fission. Question number 49. Which method of bacterial reproduction involves obtaining nucleic acid from environment and integrating them into their genome? ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያ ማራቢያዎች ዘዴዎች ውስጥ ኑክሊክ አሲድ ከአካባቢው በመውሰድ ወደ እነሱ ጄኖም ኢንቲግሬት የሚያደርጉበት የባክቴሪያ ሪፕሮዳክሽን የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be B. Transformation. Means that transformation is a method of sexual reproduction where bacteria take up free DNA or external DNA segment from the surrounding medium or environment and incorporate into their own genome. Question number 50. I'm saying, what is the process called? DNA is transferred from one bacteria to another via bacteriophage. And bacteria, DNA bacteriophage ከአንድ ባክቴሪያ ወደ ሌላ ባክቴሪያ የሚተላለፍ ከሆነ ይሄ ምን ይባላል ይላል ሂደቱ so it should be a transduction. Means that transduction is the process where foreign genes or genetic material are transferred from one bacterial cell to another by bacteriophage virus that is infect bacteria. ስለዚህ አንድ ባክቴሪያ ከአንድ ባክቴሪያ ዲኤንኤ ወደ ሌላ ባክቴሪያ በባክቴሪዮፌጅ ወይ ደግሞ በፌጆች አማካኝነት የሚተላለፍ ከሆነ ይሄ ሂደት ትራንስዳክሽን ይባላል ማለት ነው። ወይ 49ኛ ላይ ደግሞ ያልነው ምንድነው ትራንስፎርሜሽን ማለት ባክቴሪያ በራሱ ዲኤንኤ ሴግመንት ኒውክሊክ ፍሪ ኒውክሊክ ወይ ደግሞ ፍሪ ዲኤንኤዎችን ከኤንቫይሮንመንት ከአካባቢ የሚወስድ ከሆነ ይሄ ትራንስፎርሜሽን ይባላል። ትራንስዳክሽን ደግሞ በባክቴሪዮፌጅ ወይ ደግሞ በፌጆች አማካኝነት የአንድ ባክቴሪያ ጂን ወደ ሌላ የሚተላለፍ ከሆነ ትራንስዳክሽን ይባላል ማለት ነው። 50ኛ ጥያቄ ላይ ያልነው Question number 51. Which of the following is present in cell wall of gram-negative bacteria but not in gram-positive bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩ ከሚከተሉት የሴል ኮምፖነንት ግራም ኔጌቲቭ ውስጥ የሚገኝና ግራም ፖዚቲቭ ውስጥ የማይገኝ ስትራክቸር የትኛ ነው ይላል። so that should be C lipopolysaccharide. means that lipopolysaccharide የምንለው ግራም ኔጌቲቭ ባክቴሪያ ውስጥ ይገኛል ግራም ፖዚቲቭ ውስጥ ባክቴሪያ ውስጥ አይገኝም ማለት ነው። ግራም ፖዚቲቭ ኢንስቴድ ምን ያለው ቴክቶይክ አሲድ አለው ሊፖቴክ አሲዶችም አለው ማለት ነው። የሊፖሳካራይድ ቦታ ሌላ ኮምፖነንት አለው ማለት ነው ግራም ፖዚቲቭ። Question number 52. How does normal microbiota contribute immune system development? Immune system development normal microbiota አስተዋጽኦ የሚያደርገው እንዴት ነው ወይ እንዴት ነው ይላል። so that should be by stimulating adaptive immune response. Means that normal microbiota protects the host from pathogen by consuming available nutrient, covering the binding site, producing toxic compound to the other bacteria and stimulating adaptive immune system. Question number 53. In bacterial conjugation, what structure is used by male which are F plus cell to transfer DNA to female cell F negative? በኮንጁጌሽን ጊዜ ባክቴሪያዎች የሚጠቀሙ ስትራክቸር በተለይ ወንዶች ባክቴሪያዎች የሚጠቀሙ ስትራክቸር F plus ምን ስትራክቸር ተጠቅሞ DNA ወደ ፊሜል ያስተላልፋሉ ይላል። so that should be A pili. means that in bacterial conjugation F plus or male bacteria uses sex pili or fertile factor to form conjugation bridge through the DNA transferred to the female cell or recipient which lacks this feature. Question number 54. What is the distinguished feature of bacteria that cause tetanus? tetanus በሽታ የሚያስከትሉ ባክቴሪያዎች ለየት የሚያደርጋቸው ስትራክቸር ምንድነው ወይ ፊቸር ምን አላቸው ይላል። so that should be A gram positive spore forming anaerobic rod bacteria. means that Clostridium tetani bacteria that cause tetanus is a gram positive spore forming anaerobic rod that affects nerve at synapse. Question number 55. Which of the following disease is caused by spirochete bacteria? ከተዘረዘሩ በሽታዎች ከመከተሉት በሽታዎች ውስጥ በስፓይሮኬት ባክቴሪያ ሰው ልጅ የሚይዝ ወይ ደግሞ በሽታ የሚያመጣ የትኛው ባክቴሪያ ነው ይላል። so that should be C ስሊፕሲስ. so ስሊፕሲስ የምንለው በሽታ በስፓይሮኬት ባክቴሪያ ሰው ይዛል ማለት ነው። እሱም ስሊፕሲስ is caused by Treponema pallidum, which spirochete bacteria that affect skin and the cardiovascular organs. ስፊልሲስ የምንለው በሽታ በትራፖኔማ ፕላደም ወይ ደግሞ በስፓይሮኬት ባክቴሪያ ሰው ልጅ የሚይዝ ሲሆን እሱም ቆዳና ካርዲዮቫስኩላር ኦርጋን የልብ ክፍሎችን የሚጎዳ ነው ማለት ነው። question number 56. Which bacterial disease affect upper respiratory tract and is transmitted through the air? ከተዘረዘሩ በሽታዎች ባክቴሪያ በሽታዎች ውስጥ upper respiratory tractን የሚጎዳና በኤር የሚተላለፍ የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be C pertussis. means that pertussis is also known as whooping cough is caused by Bordetella persistens, a gram-negative rod-shaped bacteria that affect upper respiratory tract and transmitted through the air. Question number 57. Which disease is caused by gram-negative Diplococcus bacteria and affect upper respiratory tract and meninges? ከተዘረዘሩ በሽታዎች ውስጥ በግራም ኔጌቲቭ ዳይፕሎኮከስ ባክቴሪያ የሚያዝና upper respiratory tract እና meninges የሚጎዳ የትኛው ነው ይላል? ተዛሽን B meningococcal meningitis. Means that meningococcal meningitis is caused by Neisseria meningitidis gram-negative Diplococcus bacteria that affect upper respiratory tract and the meninges and is also transmitted through the air. Question number 58. Which archaea group thrives in very high temperature environment and often exceeding 80 degrees Celsius? ከተዘረዘሩ archaea ግሩፖች ውስጥ በጣም ሙቀት ያለው ቴምፕሬቸር ውስጥ የሚኖሩና ከ80 ዲግሪ ሴልሺየስ በላይ ውስጥ የሚገኙ ሆት ቴምፕሬቸር ውስጥ የሚገኙ ባክቴሪያዎች የትኛው አርኪያ ግሩፕ የትኛው ነው ይላል? ሶዛሽን ዲ ተርሞፊለስ። means that ተርሞፊለስ የምንላቸው በጣም ከፍተኛ የሆነ ሙቀት ያለበት ውስጥ የሚኖሩ አርኪዎች ናቸው። ግን ሃይፐር ተርሞፊለስ የምንላቸው ግን exceptionally high temperature those near volcanic vent አካባቢ የሚገኙ archaea group ናቸው ማለት ነው። Question number 59. What enzyme derived from archaea is used in polymerase chain reaction technique? ከባክቴሪያ ከአርኪ ግሩፕ የሚመረት ኤንዛይም እና polymerase chain reaction ውስጥ ቴክኒክ ውስጥ የምንጠቀመው ኤንዛይም የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be D Taq polymerase. Means that the thermophilic bacteria Thermus aquatus provide enzyme Taq polymerase, which is essential for polymerase chain reaction technique used into amplify DNA. Question number 60. Which of the following archaea are known to live in extreme saline environment? በጣም ጨው ያለበት አካባቢ የሚኖሩ archaea group ምን ይባላሉ ይላል? So that should be C extreme halophilus. Means that extreme halophilus are archaea that thrive in very saline environment such as a Great Salt Lake and Dead Sea. 61. What type of structure do filamentous fungi form through network of microscopic filament? ከፈንገሶች ስትራክቸር ውስጥ በፊላሜንተስ ኔትወርክ ማይክሮስኮፒክ ስትራክቸር የሚፈጠር የትኛው ስትራክቸር ነው ይላል? So that should be A mycelium. Means that filamentous fungi form mycelium, which is a network of individual microscopic filament called hyphae. Question number 62. Which type of storage compound is characteristic of fungi? ከተዘረዘሩ storage compound አይነቶች ውስጥ የፈንገስ ባህሪ characteristics ነው የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be C glycogen. Means that fungus have characteristic range of storage compound including glycogen, which is similar to that storage compound in animals. Question number 63. What is the critical role Koch postulate played in microbiology? Critical role Koch postulate microbiology ውስጥ የተጫወተው ምን ይባላል ይላል? So that should be C linking specific microorganisms to specific disease. Means that Koch postulate provide set of criteria to identify link specific microorganisms to specific disease, greatly advancing our understanding of infectious disease. Question number 64. Which of the following term describes cell with genetically dissimilar nuclei existing in common cytoplasm during sexual reproduction of fungus? ከሚከተሉት ተርሞች ውስጥ ሴሎች ጄኔቲካሊ ኒውክለስ የተለያዩ ኒውክለስ ያላቸውና ሴክሹአሊ በመራቡ ፈንገሶች ሳይቶፕላዝሚክ ውስጥ በኮመን የሚገኘው የትኛው ኒውክለስ አይነት ነው ይላል? So that should be A heterochiron. Means that heterochiron is a cell with genetically dissimilar nucleus existing in common cytoplasmic during sexual reproduction of fungus. Question number 65. What visible structure often results during sexual reproduction of fungus and produce haploid spores? ከተዘረዘሩ ከስትራክቸር ፈንገሶች በሴክሹአሊ የሚራቡበት ጊዜ ሃይፕሎይድ ስፖር የሚያመርትና በአይን ማየት የምንችለው structure የትኛው ነው ላል so that should be the fruiting bodies means that during sexual reproduction fungus a visible fruiting body of a form which is located where haploid spores are produced. Mushroom are common example of such fruiting bodies. Question number 66. Which beneficial role of fungi involved in capability of decompose organic matter and recycle essential element? ከተዘረዘሩ ፈንገሶች capability decompose organic የሚያደርጉ ኤሌመንቶችን recycle የሚያደርጉበት beneficial role የትኛው ነው ላል so that should be C carbon cycling means that carbon recycling fungus play a pivotal role in ecosystem by decomposing complex organic substance and recycling carbon and other elements contributing the cycle of life. Question number 67. Which of the following is correctly explain what mycotoxicology study? ከተዘረዘሩት ከሚከተሉት ውስጥ mycotoxicology የሚያጠና በትክክል የገለጸው የትኛው ነው ላል so that should be B study of fungal toxins and their effect means that mycotoxicology is a scientific discipline that focus on studying fungal toxins and their impact on living organisms. Question number 68. Which term describe fungal infections of outermost area of human body such as hair and nail? ከተዘረዘሩ የፈንገስ ኢንፌክሽን ውስጥ የሰው ልጅ ሰውነት ሞር በውጪ የሚጎዳውና በተለይ ጸጉርና ጥፍሮችን የሚጎዳው የትኛው ፈንጋል ኢንፌክሽን ነው ይላል so that should be B dermatophytosis means that dermatophytosis also known as tinnitus are fungal infection affecting outermost area of the body like hair, nail and skin. Question number 69. Which mycotoxins is produced by Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus in contaminated agricultural product? ከተዘረዘሩ የፈንገሶች mycotoxins ውስጥ በአስፐርጂለስ ፍላቨስ እና አስፐርጂለስ ፓራሲተስ የሚመረት እና agricultural product የሚበክል የትኛው ነው? So that should be B aflatoxins. Means that aflatoxins are mycotoxins produced by Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus contaminating product like peanut, grains, cereal and posing carcinogenic risk especially to the liver. ስለዚህ አፍላቶክሲስ የምንላቸው በእነኚህ አስፐርጂለስ እና አስፐርጂለስ ፍላቨስ እና አስፐርጂለስ ፓራሳይቲከስ የሚመረት ማይኮቶክሲን ሲሆን እሱም የተለያዩ የአግሪካልቸራል ፕሮዳክቶችን ይበክላል በተለይ ለጉበት ካርሲኖጀኒክ ወይ ካንሰር ሪስክ ያመጣሉ ማለት ነው። Question number 70. What disease is characterized by ingestion of fungal toxins to that affect human body often caused by consuming contaminated mushroom? ከተዘረዘሩ የፈንገሶች ቶክሲን በሽታ የሚመጣው እና ለሰው ልጅ በሽታ የሚያመጣና contaminated mushroom በመብላት የሚመጣው በሽታ የትኛው ነው? So that should be A mycetism. Means that mycetism or mushroom poisoning occurs from the ingesting mushroom that produce mycotoxins which can affect human body and leads to poisoning. Question number 71. Which type of mycosis involves infection of hair, fingernails, nails and a dyed outermost layer of the skin? ከተዘረዘሩ mycosis አይነቶች ውስጥ ኢንፌክሽን ወደ ለጸጉር ለጥፍሮች ለእግር ለእጅ ጥፍሮችና እንደዛውም ውጭ ላይ የሚገኘው የቆዳ ላየር የሚጎዳው mycosis የትኛው አይነት ነው ይላል? So that should be A superficial mycosis. Means that superficial mycosis involves fungal infection of hair, fingernails, toes and the outermost layer of the skin often caused by dermatophytes like trichophyton, epidermophyton and microsporium. Question number 72. Which condition is caused by ingesting toxins from calviceps purpurea that contaminate grains like rye? የትኛው በሽታ ወይ ኮንዲሽን ቶክሲንስ በካልቪ ፐርፑሪያ እና ኮንታሚኔት ግሬንስ በመብላት የሚመጣው የትኛው ነው? So that should be A ergotism. means that ergotism is caused by ingesting toxins from the Calviceps purpura and ascomycete fungus that contaminate grains like rye, producing alkaloids that lead to symptoms like hallucinations and gangrene. Question number 73. What is the term refers to study protozoa? ከተዘረዘሩት ተርሞች ወይ ደግሞ scientific discipline ውስጥ ስለ ፕሮቶዞአ የሚያጠናው የትኛው ነው ላል? So that should be C, protozoology. Means that protozoology is the study of protozoa which are chemo-organo-heterophic protistas. Question number 74. What is sexual reproduction method of protozoa that involves fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote? የፕሮቶዞአ የሪፕሮዳክሽን ወይ መራቢያ ሴክሹዋል መራቢያ አይነት ነው። የወንድና የሴቶች ጋሜት ፉዝ የሚደራረግበትና ዛይጎት የሚፈጠርበት ሂደት ሴክሹዋል ሪፕሮዳክሽን ሂደት ምን ይባላል? So that should be D, syngamy. Means that conjugation or syngamy is a process of sexual reproduction in which male and female gamete fuse to form zygote and the resulting genetic variation. Question number 75. What term describe protozoa that use nutrient dissolved in surrounding medium for nutrition? ከተዘረዘሩ ተርሞች ውስጥ ፕሮቶዞዎች ውሃ ውስጥ የሚማሙ ኒውትሪንቶችን ከአካባቢው ሚዲየም ኒውትሪሽን የሚያገኙበት ሂደት ይሄ ኒውትሪሽን አይነት ምን ይባላል? So that should be D, sapropozoic. Means that sapropozoic protozoa obtain nutrients by using dissolved in organic matter present in their environment. Question number 76. Which of the following protozoa uses flagella for locomotion? ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያዎች ከሚከተሉት ባክቴሪያዎች ፕሮቶዞዎች ውስጥ ፍላጄላ በመጠቀም የሚንቀሳቀሱ ፕሮቶዞዎች ምን ይባላሉ ይላል? So that should be C, giardia lambelia. Means that giardia lambelia የምንላቸው ፕሮቶዞዎች ለማንቀሳቀስ ፍላጄላ በመጠቀም ሙቭመንት ያደርጋሉ ወይ ይንቀሳቀሳሉ ማለት ነው። Question number 77. Which disease is transmitted by tsetse fly and caused by trypanosoma brucei? ከተዘረዘሩ በሽታዎች በtsetse fly የሚተላለፍና በትሮፖዞማ ብሩሲ ሰው ልጅ የሚያዝ የትኛው በሽታ ነው ይላል? So that should be C, sleeping sickness. Means that sleepy African trypanosoma, also known as sleeping sickness, is caused by protozoan trypanosoma brucei and transmitted by tsetse fly. Question number 78. What is the primary reason virus must infect host cell to replicate? ዋነኛው ምክንያት ቫይረሶችን የሰው ወይ ደግሞ ህይወት ያላቸው ነገሮች ሴሎች በማጉዳት የሚባዙበት ምክንያት በምንድነው ይላል? So that should be B, they lack their own chemical machinery. Means that virus must infect the host cell to replicate because they lack necessary chemical machinery to generate energy and synthesize large molecules independently. Question number 79. Which nucleic acid can be found in genome of virus? ከተዘረዘሩት nucleic acids ውስጥ genome virus genome ውስጥ ሊገኝ የሚችል የትኛው ነው ይላል? So that should be A, either DNA or RNA but not both. Means that virus genome can contain either DNA or RNA but not both, which unique to the virus. ቫይረሶች RNA ወይ DNA ነው የሚኖራቸው፣ ሁለቱም አንድ ላይ ማኖር አይችሉም። ስለዚህ ይሄ ቫይረሶችን ለየት ያደርጋል ማለት ነው። Question number 80. Which component of virus specifically bind to the host cell receptor to enable to attachment and entry? የቫይረስ ኮምፖነንት ስፔሲፊካሊ ወደ host cell አታች ለማሆን የሚጠቅማቸውና ወደ ውስጥ እንዲገቡ የሚጠቅማቸው የትኛው ኮምፖነንት ነው ይላል? So that should be C, envelope proteins. Means that envelope protein የምንለው ቫይረስ ሰርፌስ ላይ የሚገኝና ለአታችመንት ወደ host cell receptor አታች እንዲያደርጉ ይጠቅማቸዋል። ይሄ ደግሞ አታች ካደረጉ በኋላ ወደ ውስጥ እንዲገቡም ይጠቅማቸዋል ማለት ነው። Question number 81. What is the role of enzyme reverse transcriptase in retrovirus? ቫይረሶች ውስጥ enzyme reverse transcriptase ጥቅም ወይ ስራው ምንድነው ይላል? So that should be B, converts viral RNA into DNA. Means that reverse transcriptase is an enzyme found in retrovirus that converts viral RNA into DNA, allowing viral genetic material to integrate into the host cell genome during replication. Question number 82. Which type of virus targets prokaryotic and uses bacteria to replicate its genetic information? ከተደረደሩ ቫይረስ አይነቶች ውስጥ ፕሮካሪዮቲክ እና ወይ ደግሞ ባክቴሪያዎችን በማጠቀም የራሱን ጄኔቲክ ኢንፎርሜሽን የሚባዛበት ቫይረስ የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be B, bacteriophage. Means that bacteriophages are viruses that infect prokaryotic or bacteria and they use bacterial cell to replicate their genetic information. ስለዚህ እነኚህ ባክቴሪዮፌጅ የምንላቸው ባክቴሪያ ኢንፌክት በማድረግ የባክቴሪያ ሴሎችን ተጠቅመው የራሱን ጄኔቲክ ኢንፎርሜሽን ያባዛል ማለት ነው። ይሄ ቫይረስ commonly pathogens ተብለው ይታወቃል። Question number 83. What type of symmetry is observed in tobacco mosaic virus? በቶባኮ ሞዛይክ ቫይረስ ውስጥ የሚገኝ ቦዲ ሳይሜትሪ የትኛው ሳይሜትሪ ነው ይላል። so that should be D, helical symmetry. Means that tobacco mosaic virus exhibit helical symmetry where identical protein subunit assembled in helical structure and around the viral genome. Question number 84. 84ኛ ጥያቄ what differ between lytic and the lysogenic cycle of viral replication? የቫይረሶች ማራቢያ አይነቶች ወይ ደግሞ ላይቲክ እና ላይኮጄኒክ ሳይክል የሚያለያይ ነገር ምንድነው ይላል። so that should be A, lytic cycle result in immediate host cell lysis. means that lytic cycle የምንለው immediate host cell lysis ብረስት ያደርጋሉ host cell እንዲቀዳድ ያደርጋሉ የቀዳዳሉ ማለት ነው ብረስት ያደርጋሉ ማለት ነው ወይ ላይሲስ ያደርጋሉ። ላይሶጄኒክ የምንለው ግን የራሱን ቫይራል ጄኖም ወደ ዲኤንኤ ጄኖም host cell ጄኖም ኢንኮርፖሬት በማድረግ immediate causing የለውም ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ immediate lysis የለውም ለረጅም ጊዜ host cell ላይ ሳይጎዳ የራሱን ቫይረስ replicate እያደረገ ይቆያል ማለት ነው። Question number 85. Which of the following is a reason to study normal human microbiota? ከመከተሉት ምክንያቶች ውስጥ ኖርማል ሁማን ቦዲ ውስጥ የሚገኙ በኖርማሊ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞችን የምናጣብናባት ምክንያት ምንድነው ይላል። so that should be C, to gain insight into possible infection from injury to the body side. ስለዚህ ኖርማሊ ቦዲ ውስጥ የሚገኙ ማይክሮባዮታ ማጥናት ጥቅሙ አንደኛ እነሱ የሚገኙበት ቦታ ላይ ከጊዜ በኋላ ሊያመጡ የሚችሉ ኢንፌክሽኖች ኢንጀሪዎችን ለማወቅ ነው ማለት ነው። Question number 86. Which symmetry type associated with virus having 20 equally lateral triangular face and 12 vertices? ከተዘረዘሩ ሳይሜትሪ አይነቶች ውስጥ አንድ የቫይረስ 20 ኢኩላተራል ትራያንጉላር ፌስ ያለውና 12 ቬክተርስ ያለው ቨርቴክስ ያለው ቫይረስ ሳይሜትሪ አይነት ምን አይነት ነው ይላል። so that should be A, isohedral symmetry. means that isohedral symmetry is associated with virus that having polyhedral structure with 20 equilateral triangle face and 12 vertexes providing highly organized and rigid structure. Question number 87. Which mode of disease transmissions involve transfer of disease through bite of insect like mosquito and tsetsefly? ከተዘረዘሩ የበሽታ መተላለፊያ መንገዶች እና በሽታዎች በባይት ኦፍ ኢንሴክቶች ሰው ባይት የሚያደርግ ሞስኪቶ እና tsetsefly ሰው የሚነክሱበት የሚተላለፍ የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be A, animal vectors. means that disease such as malaria and sleeping sickness are transmitted through bite of insect like mosquito and tsetsefly, which are example of animal vectors. Question number 88. Which of the following disease is commonly spread by drinking contaminated water? ከተዘረዘሩ በሽታዎች ውስጥ በበከለ በሽታ በማጠጣት ውሃ በማጠጣት የሚተላለፍ በሽታ የትኛው ነው ይላል። so that should be D, cholera is commonly spread by drinking contaminated water. cholera የምንለው በሽታ የበከለ ውሃ ስንጠጣ ሰው ልጅ የሚይዝ በሽታ ሲሆን እሱም በዲሄሪያ እና በኮዚንግ dehydration የሚፈጠር ይታወቃል ማለት ነው question number 89 which microorganisms are primarily responsible for converting atmospheric nitrogen into usable form of plant ከተዘረዘሩ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች ውስጥ atmospheric nitrogen ወደ usable plant የሚጠቀሙ አይነት የሚቀይሩ ናይትሮጅን የትኛው ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝምስ ነው ይላል so that should be B bacteria means that bacteria are primarily responsible for nitrogen fixation converting atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate which is a form that plant can be used for growth question number 90 in what field are microorganisms used to generate energy and create useful product የትኛው ፊልድ ውስጥ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች ኤነርጂ ለማምረትና ዩስፉል የሆኑ ፕሮዳክቶች ለማምረት የምንጠቀምበት የትኛው ፊልድ ውስጥ ነው ይላል so that should be A biotechnology means that biotechnology involves the use of microorganisms to generate energy and create useful products contributing advancement in areas such as medicine agriculture and environmental medicine question number 91 how are genetically modified bacteria such as Escherichia coli used in medicine genetically modified የሆኑ ባክቴሪያዎች like Escherichia coli medicine ውስጥ የምንጠቀምበት ምክንያቶች ምንድነው ይላል so that should be A to produce insulin means that genetically modified bacteria like Escherichia coli are engineered to produce human insulin which are used in treating diabetic disease question number 92 which process involves bacteria converting carbon dioxide into organic compound used by primary producers ከተዘረዘሩ ሂደቶች ውስጥ ባክቴሪያዎች ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድ ወደ ኦርጋኒክ ካርቦን ዳይኦክሳይድ የሚቀየሩበት ፕራይመሪ ፕሮዲዩሰርስ የሚጠቀሙ የትኛው process ነው ይላል so that should be B carbon fixation means that carbon fixation is the process by which bacteria convert carbon dioxide into organic compound used by producers such as plants algae and photosynthetic bacteria question number 93 which chemical agents are applied directly to expose the body surface to destroy or inhibit vegetative pathogens ከተዘረዘሩ ኬሚካል አጀንቶች ውስጥ ዳይሬክትሊ የሰው ልጅ ቆዳ ላይ ቦዲ ሰርፌስ ላይ የምንቀባና የተለያዩ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች ፓቶጂን የሆኑ ወደ ሰው ልጅ ጉዳት የሚያመጡ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞች የሚያጠፋ የትኛው ኬሚካል ኤጀንት ነው ይላል so that should be B antiseptic means that antiseptic are chemical agents used to on living tissue and body surface to destroy and inhibit vegetative pathogens example including preparing the skin before incisions and swapping with hydrogen peroxide question number 94 what microbial process release phosphorus from organic material to plant uptake ከተዘረዘሩ ማይክሮቢያል ሂደቶች ውስጥ ፎስፈረስ ኦርጋኒክ ማቴሪያሎች ወደ ፕላንት ሊጠቀሙ የሚችሉ ሂደት አይነት የሚቀየሩ የትኛው ፕሮሰስ ነው ይላል so that should be C mineralization means that mineralization is the microbial process that break down organic phosphorus compound releasing phosphorus into the soil and making it is available for plant uptake question number 95 what is the process of using high concentration of microbes to clean up environmental contaminants ከተዘረዘሩ ሂደቶች ውስጥ አካባቢው ሃይሊ ኮንሰንትሬሽን ያለው ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞችን በማጥፋት ወይ ደግሞ ኢንቫይሮንመንት በማጠቀም ሃይሊ ኮንሰንትሬሽን የሆኑ ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞችን በማጠቀም አካባቢው ብክለት የማጠፋ ወይ ደግሞ የሚያስቀራ የትኛው ሂደት ነው ይላል so that should be A bioremediation bioremediation ማለት ማይክሮኦርጋኒዝሞችን ተጠቅመን አካባቢው እንዳይበከል የምናደርግበት ሂደት ነው ማለት ነው means that bioremediation use microorganisms to clean up environmental contaminants break down organic pollutants and transforming toxic substances into harmless form question number 96 which process involves complete destruction and the disposal of infectious materials through burning to ashes ከተዘረዘሩ ሂደቶች ውስጥ ኢንፌክሽን ያለው ኢንፌክሽንስ የሆኑ ወይ ደግሞ የተለያዩ በሽታ ሊያመጡ ይችላሉ ነገሮችን ወደ አሽ የሚቀየርበት ሂደት ምን ይባላል so should be D insertion means that insertion የምንለው ለምሳሌ ሆስፒታል ውስጥ አንድ ሰው ተጠቀመው ስሪንጆችን የተለያዩ ከሰው ልጅ የሚወጣው ደም ሊሆን ይችላል የተለያዩ በሽታ ሊያስከትሉ የሚችሉ ነገሮችን ወስደን ያቃጥለን የምናጠፋው ወደ ዱቄት የሚቀየርበት ወደ አሽ የሚቀየርበት ሂደት ኢንሳሬሽን ይባላል ማለት ነው። question number 97 what is the primary goal of bacterial isolation technique? የባክቴሪያ isolation technique ዋነኛው ዓላማ ምንድነው ይላል? so that should be study individual bacterial species means that ዋነኛው ዓላማ bacterial isolation goal ቴክኒኮች አንደኛ ባክቴሪያዎችን ለይተን ፑር ካልቸር ውስጥ ለማሳደግም ይሆናል። ሁለተኛው ደግሞ እያንዳንዱ ባክቴሪያው ለማጥራት ይጠቅመናል ማለት ነው። question number 98 which method is used to estimate bacterial concentration in sample and facilitate isolation of individual colonies? ከተዘረዘሩ የባክቴሪያል ቴክኒክ ኦፍ isolation ውስጥ እያንዳንዱን ሳምፕል ወስደን እያንዳንዱ ባክቴሪያ ኮሎኒ ለማቆጠር የምንጠቀመው ሂደት የትኛው ነው? so that should be the serial dilution method. means that serial dilution method is used to estimate bacterial concentration in a sample and facilitate the isolation of individual colonies by progressively diluting the same before spreading on the agar plate. question number 99 which method is used to sterilize heat labile substance that cannot be withstand with autoclave temperature? ከተደረደሩ ሂደቶች ውስጥ ሂት ሌብል የሆኑ ሂት የማይችሉ ሰብስታንሶች ስተራላይዝ የምናደርግበት ወይ ደግሞ አውቶክሌቭ ቴምፕሬቸር የማይችሉ ነገሮች ስተራላይዝ የምናደርግበት ሂደት ምን ይባላል? so that should be tynalization. means that tynalization or entertainment sterilization is used to sterilize heat labile substance by exposing them to free flowing steam at 100 degrees Celsius or 20 minutes over 3 consecutive days. question number 100 which renowned Ethiopian microbiologist developed Rindes-based vaccine using genetic engineering technique? ከተደረደሩ የኢትዮጵያ ማይክሮባዮሎጂስት ታውቂ ውስጥ Rindes-based vaccine ያመረተው በጄኔቲክ ኢንጂነሪንግ ቴክኒክ የትኛው ነው? so that should be a professor ጥላሁን ይልማ. means that professor ጥላሁን ይልማ distinguished virology professor at University of California developed a Rindes-based vaccine using genetic engineering techniques and is also working on HIV vaccine. question number 101 101 ጥያቄ which bacterial isolation technique involve growing diluted microbial sample within a liquid medium to isolate specific bacteria? ከባክቴሪያ isolation technique ውስጥ ባክቴሪያዎችን diluted microbial sample ውስጥ የምናሳድግና ስፔሲፊክ የሆኑ ባክቴሪያዎችን isolate የምናደርግበት liquid medium ውስጥ የትኛው ነው? so that should be C enrichment culture. means that enrichment culture involves growing diluted microbial sample within liquid medium to isolate specific bacteria, particularly those present in low numbers or with specific nutritional requirement. question number 102 what role do immune system play in preventing disease? immune system በሽታውን ለማከላከል የሚጫወተው ሚና ምንድነው ወይ ስራው ምንድነው ይላል? so that should be A producing antibodies against pathogens. means that immune system help preventing disease by producing antibodies that target and neutralize pathogens, providing protection against infection. question number 103 what step in viral replication cycle involves assembly of new viral component into complete virus? የባክቴሪያ የቫይረሶች replication cycle ውስጥ ቫይረሶች ኒውሊ ሲንተሳይዝድ የሆኑ ኒውሊ የተመረቱ ቫይራል ኮምፖነንቶችን አሰምብል በማድረግ ወደ ኮምፕሊት ቫይረስ የሚቀይሩበት ስቴፕ ምን ይባላል? so that should be dematuration. means that maturation የምንለው ቫይረሶች የሚባዙበት ሳይክል ውስጥ አንዱ ሆኖ እሱም ኒውሊ አዲስ የተመረቱ ቫይራል ኮምፖነንት አሰምብል በማድረግ ወደ ኮምፕሊት ቫይረሱን የሚቀይሩበት ሂደት ወይ ሜት ስቴፕ ነው ማለት ነው። question number 104 What role do microorganisms play in biotechnology? Biotechnology ውስጥ microorganisms ስራቸው ወይ ጥቅማቸው ምንድነው ይላል? So that should be C, generating energy. Means that biotechnology ውስጥ microorganisms ለብዙ ነገሮች እንጠቀማለን። እነሱ ለአንደኛ ኤነርጂ ጀነሬት ለማድረግ ነው እና ሌላው ደግሞ የተለያዩ ጥቅም ያላቸው ፕሮዳክቶችን ለማምረት like insulin, growth hormone እና other bioactive compounds ለማምረት biotechnology ውስጥ microorganismsን እንጠቀማለን ማለት ነው። Question number 105. Which of the following compound do microorganisms help synthesize the human gut? የሰው ጨጓራ ውስጥ microorganisms የሚያመርቱ ኮምፓውንዶች compound ከሚከተሉት የትኛው ነው ላል? So that should be B, vitamins. Means that microorganisms in human gut help synthesize essential vitamins like biotin, vitamin K, folic acid, which are important for maintaining healthy. Question number 106. Which bacteria used in production of yogurt and other fermented dairy products? ከተዘረዘሩ ባክቴሪያዎች አይነቶች ውስጥ ኡርጎ ለማምረት የምንጠቀመው ባክቴሪያ እንደዛውም የወተት ምርቶችን ለማምረት የምንጠቀመው ባክቴሪያ የትኛው ነው ዳል? So that should be B, leuconostic bacteria. Means that leuconostic along with other lactic acid bacteria is used to production of yogurt, fermented dairy products due to ability to produce lactic acid and enhance the flavor. Question number 107. መቶሰባተኛ ጥያቄ what can happen when normal microbiota are killed or suppressed by antibiotic treatment? በአንቲባዮቲክ ትሪትመንት ጊዜ የአንድ በሽታ ሰው ይዞ መድኃኒት የምንወስድበት ጊዜ ይሄ አንቲባዮቲክስ ኖርማል ማይክሮቢዮታ የሚጎዳ ደግሞ የሚገል ከሆነ ምን ሊያስከስት ይችላል ይላል? So that should be C, overgrowth of pathogens. Means that when normal microbiota are killed or suppressed by antibiotics, it can allow overgrowth of pathogens that strains like Clostridium difficile, leading to conditions such as antibiotic-associated diarrhea and colitis. Question number 108. Which method is useful for isolating bacteria that may be aerobic or facultative anaerobic, observing effect of substance added to the medium? የትኛው ከባክቴሪያ አይሶሌሽን ውስጥ ሜቶዶች ውስጥ አሮቢክ ወይ ደግሞ ፋኩልቴቲቭ አናሮቢክ የሆኑ ባክቴሪያዎች ለማጥናት ወይ ደግሞ ለማለየት የምንጠቀመው ባክቴሪያ አይሶሌሽን የትኛው ነው? So that should be A, power plate method. power plate method የምንለው የተለያዩ ባክቴሪያ like aerobic ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ፣ anaerobic facultative ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ። እነኚህን ሰብስታንስ ሚዲየም ውስጥ አድርገን የምናጣጣበት ሜቶድ ነው ማለት ነው። Question number 109. Which renowned Ethiopian microbiologist was awarded the right livelihood award for discovering affordable primitive against bilharzia? ከኢትዮጵያ ማይክሮባዮሎጂስት ታዋቂ ሆኖች ውስጥ እና our livelihood እና ሜዳል ያገኘው bilharzia primitive affordable ወይ ደግሞ ሳሙና ብላርዚያን የምንከላከልበት ወይ የምናጠፋበት ሳሙና ያመረተው እና መድኃኒት ያመረተው የትኛው የኢትዮጵያን ማይክሮባዮሎጂስት ነው ይላል? So that should be C, Dr. Aliyi Lemma. Means that Dr. Aliyi Lemma was awarded the right livelihood award for his discovery and relentless campaign for primitive against bilharzia using berries from the indoor plant to potent and extensive and safe molluscicide. ስለዚህ primitive against bilharzia discovery ያገኘው ዶክተር አክሊሉ ለማ እንደዛውም ሳሙና ከኢንዶር ፕላንት በማምራት molluscicide ማከላከል እንድንከላከል አድርጓል ማለት ነው። Question number 110. Which Ethiopian microbiologist is also known for significant contribution to microbial food safety? ከኢትዮጵያ ማይክሮባዮሎጂስቶች ውስጥ ፉድ ማይክሮቢያል ሴፍቲ ኮንትሪቢዩት ያደረገው ሳይንቲስት የትኛው ማይክሮባዮሎጂስት ይላል? So that should be A, Professor Mogose Ashanafi. Means that Professor Mogose Ashanafi is a professor of Emeritus of Food Microbiology at Addis Ababa University. Is known for his significant contribution to microbial food safety, having published around 110 scientific articles on the subject. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget like, subscribe, share, comment Aliyi Science YouTube channel. ይሄንን ቪዲዮ ስላዳመጣችሁ እጅግ አድርጌ ነው የማመሰግናችሁ። አሊ ሳይንስ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ላይክ ይሄንን ቪዲዮ ላይክ ሰብስክራይብ ማድረግ እንዳትረሱ። አሊ ሳይንስ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ላይክ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ እኔ የለቀኩት ነገር ቶሎ እናንተ ጋር እንደሚደርስ አድርጉ። ላይክ ሰብስክራይብ ካደረጋችሁ እኔ የሚለቀቁት ነገር ቶሎ እናንተ ጋር ስለሚደርስ ላይክ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ቴሌግራም ግሩፕ ካላችሁ እዛ ላይ ሼር ማድረጉ እንዳትረሱ። እንደዛው ሌላ ጊዜ ሌላ ቪዲዮ ይዘቀርብ ዘንድ መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ። ሁል ጊዜ የኔ ቪዲዮ የሚታዩበት ጊዜ VPN ማክፈቱ እንዳትረሱ። VPN ከፍታችሁ ካያችሁ ጥሩ ኳሊቲ ያለው በደንብ የሚታይ ጥርት ብሎ የሚታይ ቪዲዮ ስለምታገኙ VPN በማክፈት እንድታዩ በአክብሮት ይጠይቃችኋለሁ። ሌላ ጊዜ ሌላ ቪዲዮ ይዘቀርብ ድረስ መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ። መልካም የጤናት ጊዜ በደንብ አንብቡ። ሌላ ጊዜ ሌላ ቪዲዮ ይዘቀርብ ድረስ መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ። ቻርግ ይጥማችሁ። ታንክ ዩ ዌልካም ባክ አገን